So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I've always been impressed with Lautaro Martinez, Peter. We all know how good a finisher he is. But he's...
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Paulo Dybala actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rafinha getting this one clear. Now here's the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And it's Dybala. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he's just misjudged that one. It's a throw-in. Neymar. Distributed tidily. That's very neat. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Martinez. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rafinha is herring after that one. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Kane. Nicely spread. Yamal's cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rodri with the clearance. Neymar. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now he's off and running. And he's only too happy to take that back. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Hernandez. Rice. Calafiori. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Kane, out to the right. He's picked his way through. Yamal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And Dijk clears it away. And a chance! Just off target.
Rafinha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. He's had it taken off him. And that's going up front in a hurry. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Knocks it into space. Yamal picks it up out wide. Yamal's cross. Neymar. Calafiori. And it's Neymar. He's away! They're urging him to shoot. Gets good distance on it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass somewhat off target. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Dybala. He slid. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Palmer. Rice.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Matthews Cunha. Oh, super ball. That's Dybala. Oh, that was vital.
Minutes has been indicated.
Rodri. And it's Beckham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Kane. Out to the left it goes.
Might want to be careful there.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more. But you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And here's Kane. Rodri. And Hernandez. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Calafiori. Rice. Calafiori. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Rodri. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's claimed by the keeper. And the counter is on. And it's Kane. Palmer. He's going for goal. He's got away with one there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dybala. Dybala. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bergomi. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And it's Ferry. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free, crossed into the box. Another chance from a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rice. And it's Palmer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Beckham standing over it. Martinez claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Kane. Oh, a robust challenge. So their fourth corner of the game. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Palmer! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He is through here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he skips past his man. Hernandez. Ferry. And here's Kane.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hernandez. And it's Son Heung-min. Rudiger. Reinders. Here's Matheus Cunha. Rice. Matheus Cunha. Gets a good foot in there. 1-0 as we head towards the end. It's a promising position. Neymar, he's through here. He has found the way through. And this is Neymar. And the return pass. That's a decent clearance. Into the last 5 minutes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Wriggles his way through. He's got away. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. I think we're just about done here.
Added time.
Hernandez. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
As it's time to announce today's winning.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, where can I start? There's so much to admire in this team and how they went about things, very tidy.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
I hope I don't seem biased towards my compatriot, but I really think John O'Shea could have a very big run.
Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Martinez. He has a look up. Shoots! That's a smartly directed ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Matheus Cunha. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Matheus Cunha. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Matheus Cunha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. That should get the job done. Dybala. Oh, he's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Pelé. That has been cut short. Reinders puts his foot on the gas. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Climbs up big! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Martinez. Martinez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's in plenty of space here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Great vision. Oh, delightful ball. Martinez getting this one clear. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Martinez. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Pele. Cruyff. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. Matheus Cunha.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
That ball looks a good one. And he's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Paris ended up in no man's land, and he's hit it long. Now it's Martinez.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cucurella. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, delicate chip through. Pele ploughing through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, this is a great position. Cucurella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found a way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pele, driving, can he finish? It's there! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking.
And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's hoisted clear.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to get it away. Scholes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out. Messi looking to run onto it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Aimed beyond the defence. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Matthias Cunha with Rudiger.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi is flagged offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe goes pelting down that left-hand side. Roberto Baggio! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Best. Takes on his marker. Oh, this is a terrific run. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye
on. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
It's a promising position. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Chance, surely! Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to...
Martinez gets through on his own. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Played in deep. Oh, important interception. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Manchester United are looking... He's having a shot! Brilliant from Pedri! He's got himself an absolute peach. It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. And that really is so impressive. Ah, he's given it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Matheus Cunha. Pedri. For Messi. Might be danger here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Messi. That's a little off target. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's gone loose. Goes for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their 3rd corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Scores! Messi. And it's Dybala.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Could be trouble here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And a quick announcement today.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, cracking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Ødegaard goes looking wide. Looking to play him in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries a shot! There it is! It's the moment they all wanted! A goal in his 100th game! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! It's and a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Ball swung in, expertly cut out, really nicely done. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And it's Olmo. And here's Ødegaard. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Quality ball. And the counter is on. Pedri. Tries to pass it through. Martinez. He could be in here. Turns and goes back. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Saka. Yamal. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Rice. Spread out to the left. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. Good running, strong and purposeful. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Messi. Saliba wins the duel this time. A lovely, neat pass. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Well, this looks promising. Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And one more try! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Over to the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That'll be a throw. Great vision. Saka picks it up out wide. Rice. That pass has been well intercepted. Saka knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Martinez, he has found the way through. Messi, Rice deals with that comfortably.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. He's in a great position here. And it's Ødegaard. Neymar. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Pedri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Dijk. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? And it's in! Arsenal are level. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Saka. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Look at the space here. Delivery rises! Well now, oh, he's been caught napping. Picked out brilliantly. Martinez. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Yamal. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. And that has sent... He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Batistuta, Ødegaard receives it in a terrific header, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Rice, Messi, turns back here, probably the best option, and he's hit it long. Messi, he's a sharp little ball here, chooses to go back. They've got to be quick to recover this. Cristiano Ronaldo, played out to the left flank, now it's Saka. No, he refuses to take the bait. Matheus Cunha.
Great feat, that. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Raya claims comfortably. Saka. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Looking for options for movement. Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great ball, and he's in here. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Saka receives it in a wide position. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Olmo. Shifted it to the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a great ball here. And Batistuta! And that could have brought them level.
Batistuta was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach. Shoots! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Now is this the final assault? Eze's cross, and he knocks it clear.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Eze. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Batistuta. Can he finish? It's in! They have stolen level at the last! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw,
Please
Peter,
turn your
with a
attention
good
to
mix
the
of...
screen.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I've always been impressed with Lautaro Martinez, Peter. We all know how good a finisher he is. But he's proved himself to be a more than reasonable outlet. If needed, he can play with his back to goal and be one that brings everyone else into play, and he's a significant influence.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rudiger makes the interception. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. Guardiola. Oh, that was vital. João Palhinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! Van Dijk. Well, that has not gone well. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's away! Chance! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Martinez. Great ball if he can get there. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, the ball just didn't work. Oh no, what has happened here? Out of play for a throw. Pedri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Dybala. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Hakimi gets good distance on it. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Pedri! Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Looking to play him in. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Somewhat off target. Oh, cracking ball. And Messi! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, good-looking ball. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rudiger. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Guardiola. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Vitinha. Can he finish? Martinez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence.
That's going in strongly.
Swung over. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely shaped ball. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's been slipped through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. Into the channel. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Martinez. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rudiger. Oh, there's the clearance. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it. Well, that... And the shot! What a save by David Raya! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Dybala. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's nice. And it's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
This match was 71,649.
Vinicius Junior had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately... And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pass is just off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming.
De Bruyne! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. That's a cute ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Hakimi gathers from the goal kick. João Palhinha. And it's Dybala. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Here it is, crossed in. Raya deals with that nice and simple. And they're quick to get it back. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Calafiori deals with that comfortably. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Barcola. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. He is through here.
Yeah, I think if that...
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
To
Mbappe.
increase the lead.
Number 5. Yamal. Number 21. Vinicius Junior. Number 14. Pedri. Number 22. De Bruyne. Coming on the field. Number 18. Filippo Inzaghi. Number 23. Rafinha. Number 17, Hazard. Number 24, Bellingham. Number 15, Modric. Substitution.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
After 78
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Great vision, and this is Inzaghi. So what can they make of this? It looks a good ball through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. He's got away. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. And that's been won straight back. Matheus Cunha threads one in. Vitinha. Bellingham. It's a searching pass. The chip pass hasn't quite come off.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Calafiori. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Mbappe. The ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, such a clever touch. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
For me, it has to be the magical Angel Di Maria. What I like about him is how he's tailored his game to play in different positions, whether it be central midfield, attacking midfield.
Up he goes! And he's done it! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a throw-in. And it's DiMarco. Decent progress down the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dybala. Yamal. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Steaming. Yamal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mateus. And it's Di Maria. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's in on goal. He has a look up. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mateus, not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard running with the ball. It's run loose here. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer is the team's great visionary. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Di Maria making good progress on the right-hand side. Rijkaard. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Yamal. Matheus Cunha. Spread it left. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Martinez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Dybala. Matheus Cunha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rice. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, he's burst through. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. It's Van Dijk. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Crosses it in. There's the header! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Decent hit from there. Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Martinez. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is good alertness. DiMarco. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Beckenbauer pinches it off him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's straight offside. Beckenbauer. It's a searching pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Barcola. Gabriel. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's tidy. Yamal. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
And that's the second half started. Looking for the run. And here's DiMarco. Played in deep. Pedri. And Dybala. Yamal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Nunez. There's the shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Real chance! He's got it all! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And he's managed to climbs up big! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Inter Milan go into the lead. Oh, that's nice.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No foul, says the referee. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Dybala. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Pedri. Rice. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Threads one in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rice. DiMarco. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Martinez. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Mateus has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. "75 minutes played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Knocks it into space. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Dybala. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got... Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rudiger. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Beckenbauer. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Oh, Red, nice interception. Martinez. And that's a dangerous ball. Now there's the clearance. Dybala. And Dybala! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Paulo Dybala usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, Barcola. There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's made its way to him. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Pedri. And here's Dybala. Look at the space here. And that is expertly dealt with. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And we come to you now with
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own...